Hi everybody, and thank you for watching. So here is my Walgreens haul for this week. So I did go around the store. I didn't have any weekly or monthly boosters, so I was just going in there, rolling some Walgreens cash and register awards and just lowering my out of pocket as much as possible. So I did divide up all of my the items I did buy in 3 different transactions, just rolling register awards and using up some of my Walgreens cash. And so I was very happy with the way everything turned out. And I also have a whole bunch of Ibotta rebates as well, so you can get some really cheap products. So the first deal that I picked up is these Garnier Whole Blend. So they're on promotion for 2 for $8, buy 2 and get $4 back in a register award. We also have a $3 digital. So for 2 of them, they are $8. You after the $3 digital, you'll pay $5, get the 4 back. It's a cost of $1.50 each, which is amazing. Then we have the dial. So they're basically $3.50 each. When you buy 3 of them, you get $5 back. So what I did was I picked up a variety. I got 1 of the men's and then 2 of the women's. So 3 of these will total you $10.50. We do have a $2 off to digital, so you'll pay $8.50. You'll get the $5 back, and then Ibotta has $1 back on the women's and then $1 back on the men's. So after Ibotta and the register award, you only pay $1.50 or 50 cents each, which is pretty good. Then I picked up the Colgate. So they're on promotion. They're not tagged, but they're $5.50 each. Buy 2 and you'll get a $4 register awards. So 2 of them does come to $11. We do have a $6 off to digital. So you'll pay $5, get the 4 back. It's a cost of $1 or 50 cents each. Okay, that was my first transaction, and then I used the register awards to roll into my second transaction. So I did pick up the Scott. So they are buy 1 get 1 50% off. So 2 of them would come to $7.50. I picked up 1 of the toilet paper and then 1 of the paper towels purely because we have 2 separate digital coupons. So for the 2 of them, it comes to $7.50. After the $2 in digital coupons, you'll pay $5.50 for the 2 of them, which I think is a pretty good deal. So this is my first deal of my second transaction. This is the deal of the week, I think. So the Sheer Moisture full body deodorant is buy 1 get 1 50% off at $11.49. It also works with the Dove. So I picked up 1 of the Dove and then 1 of the Sheer Moisture. So for the 2 of these, it does total $19.23. We do have a $10 off to digital, so you'll pay $9.23. It's not tagged here, but it's buy 2 and get $2 back in a register award, and then also getting $8 back from Ibotta. In the end, this is a 77-cent moneymaker, which is absolutely amazing. And so that was my second transaction. Third transaction here, I rolled that $2 in register awards to get some Garnier. So Garnier Fructis is the same deal as a whole blend. I just had to break it up because of the register awards, and I did split it up. So this was part of my third transaction. And then as I was walking through the store, I noticed so much clearance when it came to the candy aisle. So I did splurge a little bit and buy a whole bunch of candy when it came to some gum, some chocolates, and all that. So you will see that in my haul. So some of that Mamba there. We have some Swedish Fish. I saw some gum and just so many candy stuff. So make sure you are checking your store. Also check the expiry dates to make sure that they are within the expired dates. Most of the items I did pick up don't expire till like October this year. Some of them still early next year. So make sure you're checking your store. So I did grab a few of these for my third transaction, just blowing some Walgreens cash. But yeah, that was basically all the deals that I did do at Walgreens. And there was one other final deal that I wanted to show you, which is a L'Oreal. And so the L'Oreal, they are buy 1 get 1 50% off. And then what's good about these ones is there is a $14 off to digital as well. So in the end, I believe for the 2 of them after the digital, it's a cost of $12 or $6 each, which I think is a pretty good deal. I didn't pick it up, but it's something that you can consider. So let's head to the table and give you totals of everything that I got. And so this is everything that I did grab at Walgreens today. So I did roll a lot of my Walgreens cash and register awards. I do have 3 transactions. I showed you all the deals, but let's recap the deals and show you how I was able to incorporate them in my transactions to lower my out-of-pocket. So the first deal I did pick up is the Garnier Whole Blend. And so I did mention they are 2 for $8, buy 2 and get 4. And then we do have a $3 off to digital. So it's a cost of $1 or 50 cents each. We have the Colgate as well. So after the $6 digital and then $4 back in register awards, it's a cost of $1 or 50 cents each. And then also the dial, after the digital register rewards and then the Ibotta rebate. It's a cost of $1.50 or 50 cents each. So those are the 3 deals that I did do in the first transaction, purely because I know I was going to get those register rewards so I can roll into my second transaction. Okay, so with this transaction, those total after the coupons was only about $18.50. So I did throw in 2 of these sugar-free chocolate gems. I saw those on clearance for only $1 in the store. I think they're regularly $4. If I can see it here. Yeah, normally $3.99, but they were on sale for $1. They didn't expire until October, so I was happy to pick that up. So that was my first transaction that I want to show you. And then I'm going to show you how I rolled that register rewards into my second one. Okay, so over here you've got, there's the 3 dial there. Make sure you're getting 1 men's, or you can get 2 men's and 1 women's. Either way, you have to get 3 of them for the register rewards. But with Ibotta, there's $1 on the men's and then $1 on the women's. There is my 2 sugar-free or no sugar added chocolates that I got for $1 each. There's the 2 Colgate and there's the 2 whole blend. Okay, so I have my 6 off of 2 digital for the Colgate, 3 off of 2 for the Garnier, and then $2 off 2 for the dial. So my subtotal came to $20.50. I did earn $13 in register rewards as well as $2 back on Ibotta. So in the end, the cost was $5.50. I did roll some, I did use basically $20 in Walgreens cash, and so my out-of-pocket was only $3.08, which I was happy about. Okay, so that was my first transaction, and then I wanted to roll those register rewards into my second transaction. Second transaction, I did pick up the Scots. So I mentioned the Scots. So they're $5 each, but they're buy one, get 50% off. So $7.50 for the 2 of them, $1 back each, or $2 on digital coupons, $1 on each of them. So in the end, it's a cost of $5.50 for the 2 of those. And I did pick up also the deodorant. I think this is amazing. It wasn't tagged in the store, but I double checked because I was like, why did I get a $2 register rewards at the end of my receipt? But this one, they're buy one, get 50% off, buy 2 and get $2 back. Okay, so like I mentioned, the Dove is $13.49. The Sheer Moisture rang up 50% off for $5.74. The reason why I picked up one of each of them is because the Dove, there's a $5 Ibotta. The Sheer, there's a $3 Ibotta. So I wanted to make sure that I got the most out of it. And then with that 10 off of 2 digital, like I said, this worked out to be a 77-cent moneymaker after the register rewards, digital coupon, and Ibotta. So to get over, like, these are normally $13.49. This is like $25 worth of deodorant, and I actually made 77 cents. I was very happy about that. Okay, so that is my second transaction, purely just the deodorant and the Scots. The Garnier, I did not want to do it in the second transaction because I'm using the register rewards from the whole blend into my second transaction, and I'm worried that if I use the same register rewards from here to the second one, this second one might not print. So I did that on my third transaction, and so I have register rewards for me to use next week. Okay, so let's go over this receipt here. So there is the Scott, the Sheer Moisture, the Scott, and the Dove. So you can see these 4, 4, and 5 are the register rewards from this first transaction. There is my $10 digital for the deodorant, my $2 $1 for the Scott. So after everything, it's $1.73. But adding back in the 13 in register rewards, after coupons, it's a cost of $14.73. I got $2 back in register rewards that I did use on my third transaction, and then I did get $8 back from my Ibotta. So for 2 paper products and 2 deodorant, it's only a cost of $4.73, which is absolutely amazing. So happy to pick that one up. And then in my third transaction, I just picked up the Garnier Fructis. I didn't have to do a third transaction, but I do sell these for about $2.50 each. So to get it for 50 cents each, and then I can profit from it, I was really happy. So I did pick up the Garnier, and then I did pick up a whole bunch of clearance candy, purely to just roll some Walgreens cash. Okay, so I did pick up the Trident gum. This one, the 3-pack is $1.09. The Mamba is $1. This Trident gum here is $1. And then this is their version of Ferrero Rocher. I saw it for $1.29. Okay, so that is my third transaction. Let me show you my receipt. Okay, so over here you've got the Garnier, and then there are all the clearance items. This $2 here is the register award from the deodorant that I did roll, and then I did have the 3 off of 2 for the Garnier. So my subtotal was $10.38. Adding back in the register awards, the total is $10.38 after coupons, and I did get the $4 in register award for the Garnier. So in the end, it's a cost of $6.38, which is fine. Like, that's basically all of the candy, so I was happy about that. So I do have my $4 register award that I can use next week. And then I did pick up this one last week. If you saw my haul, I didn't use it this time because I was trying to just lower my cost, but you never know. Maybe I might go back this week and use it. If not, I don't mind. It's not something that like I said, I'm trying to lower my out of pocket. So to spend 60 to earn 10, and then I could have used that in the first transaction, but then my out of pocket would have been quite a lot. Even after coupons, I would have to be forking out almost $20-$30, I think, after coupons if I did everything. Yes, I'll earn the register rewards, but then I have to use it next week, and so stuff like that. It's just, I don't know. When it comes to these boosters, I'm not a big fan, and thankfully I haven't been getting those monthly boosters, a few weekly here and there, but I'm not specifically looking at those to earn some more Walgreens cash. If I could just roll my Walgreens cash into deals for Ibotta and register rewards, I'm happy about that. Okay, so that's basically it. That's everything I did grab at Walgreens. So for everything here on the table, the sale price would have been $70.61. After all coupons, so just basically all digital coupons, I paid $45.61. Between all the transactions, I earned $19 in register rewards as well as $10 back from Ibotta. So the subtotal for everything here is a cost of $16.61. With all the candy that I did buy close to $8 worth of candy. So in essence, not including the candy, everything here ended up costing me only $8.23. So all the couponing stuff was $8.23, and then candy was about $8. So half. So I don't mind. I'm happy that I was able to grab quite a few stuff, and so to grab toilet paper, paper towels, hair care, I'm happy with the way it did turn out. And so that's basically it. That is my Walgreens haul for today and possibly this week. If you have any questions or comments, do leave them down below and I'll respond. But other than that, happy shopping and thank you for watching.